Okay, so I'm gonna go over a little bit of a hot topic, and I'm also gonna be giving as a hot take. I know there are streamers that aren't gonna agree with me, and if you don't agree with me, you just don't agree with me. It's whatever. Agree to disagree. There's been a lot of junk happening with people being mad that Twitch are doing advertisements during the middle of streams. They're starting to take more money out of donations and stuff like that. And my take on this is it doesn't surprise me, and I don't particularly care that much. And now, let me tell you why I don't care that much. More or less, Amazon is making no money off of Twitch, right? Like, they purchased it. It's just like Google and YouTube. When Google first purchased YouTube, it took them years to make any kind of money off of it. And if I'm not mistaken, the thing that really helped was trying to get DMCA sorted out and everything like that. Because who wants to continue running a website that makes no money and you're constantly getting copyright issues? Like, people up in the higher ups of the government and stuff like that, they're like, this website's just getting freaking a whole bunch of freaking hits for copyright. Like, why are we allowing it to be ran? These people don't know anything about the internet, so let's just freaking shut down the website, whatever, move on with our lives. And obviously, we don't want that to happen. At this point, streamers are pretty much just mooching off of Twitch. And I think that Twitch have been sort of too good to us. And when they're finally starting to realize that they're having to like up some things and try to make some money off of it, streamers are starting to complain about it, and they never understood in the first place that Twitch isn't making any money. They're just not. The higher ups in Amazon, if they're seeing that Twitch isn't making any money, they have so much money they could throw into something else that they think may freaking be a better investment. Maybe they'd sell Twitch to someone else, or maybe they just cut it. Happened just like Mixer. We don't want that to happen. We want to put as much funding into our service as possible. We want to see our service succeed. We don't want to see it go under. Which is why when it comes to them trying to put advertisements and maybe take a little bit more out of donations, why it doesn't surprise me. Why I don't care as much. Now, maybe the 50% of donations may be a little bit too high. Maybe they can lower that, and it wouldn't surprise me if they do. But there's amount of give and take. We can't leech off of Twitch and Amazon and expect to have a good running website. It's just not how it works. When Amazon first purchased Twitch, they saw it as a really good platform to sell their stuff. There's, especially like with COVID right now, everyone wants to be a streamer. There have probably been so many more affiliates pop up than like ever. And you know what? They saw those people as pretty much ad spots because everyone purchases through Amazon. You know what? Let's make Amazon affiliates and Twitch affiliates like the same thing. That way, these streamers can hopefully make some money off of selling stuff from Amazon or selling stuff through Amazon, and Amazon can make some money off of it too. So, in theory, I mean, there's like a lot of money that can be made by Amazon because of this. Now, I don't even think that a lot of money is made from it. I'm assuming either streamers don't know how to set it up or they really just don't care. So that's pretty sad. And the next thing, when it comes to the advertisements and stuff like that, there are like very few streamers on Twitch that run advertisements. I can tell you, I don't run advertisements. I felt bad running advertisements. But when I saw that they're actually going to force advertisements, it was sort of a relief. You know why? Because I I wanted to run advertisements, but I felt bad. I didn't want to look like a tryhard or think that my entire stream that I was doing was all for the money. When in reality, streamers, they need money too. Especially in times like COVID, I don't have a job. I I love that they put out advertisements, really, because it's a little bit more freaking cash in my pocket, right? Like there's no reason to complain about advertisements when all you have to do is run 3 advertisements on your own. Like, take these as a point that maybe you should take a break 3 times an hour or something from whatever game you're playing, run some advertisements, and then come back at like a minute and a half break or something like that. That way, if you're in a crazy match of Warzone and for some reason you get a advertisement during the craziest part, you know whose fault that is? That's your fault for that happening when all you had to do was just run an advertisement. If Twitch stays not making money, it's not going to be good for us, and we're going to end up having to move somewhere else. We've seen Mixer go under, and that was by Microsoft. Microsoft have so much money, right? Like, if there is going to be something I would expect to not go down, it would have been Mixer. They tried pulling their own nuclear option. When I say nuclear option, like trying to get Shroud, trying to get Ninja. That doesn't surprise me. You know, Microsoft, Xbox, all that crap, Halo, first-person shooters, it made sense. And even when they tried to get the best streamers, they still went under with all of their stuff. So, the TLDR of this, if you get anything, just understand that we need to not treat Twitch as like a sugar daddy or something like that. There's give and take. We need to support Twitch so that Twitch stays alive. Because if we're constantly leeching, there isn't going to be a Twitch left to use.